To the digital nomads in training, the long-time travelers, the not yets, and the I'm still savings. The adventure you're about to embark on is one of the biggest and best steps you'll ever take in your life. Being a digital nomad allows you to see the world while broadening your mind and horizons and working on and supporting yourself while doing so. The life of a digital nomad is certainly full of adventure, new experiences, and unfortunately for some, absolute disaster. Don't worry, you're gonna have a great time. Living and working abroad often comes with an absolute suitcase full of drama, at least for the ill-prepared. But that's not you. I've got your back, newbie. Whether it's your first big adventure, or even if you've traveled before, embarking as a digital nomad comes with a variety of different concerns than the average tourist might be considering. The biggest hurdle for most happens to be money might not make the world go round, but it sure helps you go around the world. And on top of this, personal development comes as part of the parcel. You don't get to travel the world and not develop yourself as a human. You've got quite a journey ahead of you. So how exactly do you avoid disaster on your first time out the gate and into the wild? Well, let's dive right into what you need to organize. Now, there are many different options for insurance, depending on where you're from or where you're going, the activities you have planned, the length of your policy, your age, and any previous health issues. Luckily, there are a variety of choices available, and even several websites that will help you compare these options. Links are down below. Sure, get a good deal if you can, but it's important to ensure your coverage includes your health, the activities you think you'll do, and all the tech you think you'll need to bring along with you. It always pays to be prepared, and in the case of traveling with spare and/or alternative bank cards, this can be taken quite literally. You truly never know what can happen on the road, so it's a good idea to organize a few ways to access your funds. If possible, carry your spare bank cards separately from each other and away from your main cards and cash. So take my last point and let's level up. When things start to go sideways, when the worst of the worst comes, when you can't even see the fan from all the shit, you'll be forever grateful to yourself for being prepared and setting aside an emergency fund. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Cords, cables, chargers, got you covered. Getting yourself sorted with a fully stocked tech pouch. List the cables and cords you need for your specific setup and add in some spares for high use or difficult to replace items. This includes universal adapters, very important. And also keep it in the cloud. Never lose your memories, your work, anything else digital you collect along the way. Just like a dump truck, you should be backing it up regularly to the cloud. You could use an external hard drive or SD cards, or use cloud storage to access your files anywhere and anytime. Internet access is absolutely key to successful digital nomadism, and luckily for us all, it truly is the World Wide Web. Regardless of where you're setting up your office, make sure you can complete your digital duties by packing a portable Wi-Fi device. A close second option is using your mobile device as a hotspot, but this is also dependent on what phone plan you have. I recommend that anyone buying international SIM cards and plans check the fine print, as many do not actually work in some countries or are exorbitantly priced to purchase and use. It's often easier to buy a SIM card once you've arrived in the country, even at most airports. If you want to save a bit, do some research on SIM cards, data plans, and phone networks in the particular country you're headed to before you land. Bonus tip, find co-working spaces. Some places don't want you to steal all their Wi-Fi from their casual cafe customers, so go to where you're wanted and welcome. On your marks, get set. While I certainly don't want to scare anyone off from becoming a digital nomad, I believe that being prepared is the biggest key to your potential success. So stick around on this channel where you can find more information on how to become a digital nomad, how to land your first remote job, and also make sure to check out our Before You Leave checklist in the description box below. It's going to be a massive help before you book that ticket and book that flight and actually start being a nomad. So make sure you check out the resources we have available and go! Now, off you go, you good thing. Make sure, be prepared. Till next time.